What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Living Free channel. My name is Tyler Freed, and in this video, I'm going to be reacting to hitting 8,000 subscribers. Pretty amazing to me, at least. Maybe not to you, but to me, it's pretty amazing to have hit 8,000 subscribers. I'm going to be talking about my appreciation for all of you, all of my supporters, and also, too, in this video, I'm going to be going over things that I plan to do to add to this channel, and some of the things that I'm going to add to it here very shortly, and some of the things that I'm going to add to it a little bit later down the line once I am no longer a full-time truck driver and I'm home more often. I will be able to do some of these things. So I want to talk about this again. I did talk about this a couple weeks ago, but I do want to talk about this again because this entire video is about my YouTube channel, and also I've had a lot of new people subscribe over the last 2 weeks since I made that video. So so to get right into it, first and foremost, I want to thank y'all, every single one of you who has felt good about my content. You know, you've clicked on one of my videos or multiple videos and you felt sold enough on me and my message and my content to hit subscribe. You know, it takes a lot to sell people on believing in you and supporting you, especially on this platform. It's really not easy to grow on YouTube. 100% it's not. There's so many other things people can watch. There's so much entertainment out there, other people giving out information, and it's pretty cool that 8,000 people felt so good about my content that they were inspired to hit that subscribe button. So I just want to say, like all of my supporters, y'all are the reason I continue to do this channel. I never thought when I first started this channel, and especially when I started to really hone in on my message and what my brand is all about, I never really thought that this many people would be subscribed to me. Honestly, I never thought I would hit over like 5,000 subscribers, if I'm being real. And I know you think I might just be saying that, but I'm not, because you got to think about it. Like I said, there's so many other YouTube channels out there. There's so many other things people could be watching and listening to. And for this many people to be interested in listening to discussions about, success, and discussions about business, and, different trucking topics and finance. Money is a very boring and taboo subject for a lot of people. It's amazing to me that this many people are actually interested in hearing about that, especially in our sector, the trucking YouTube sector. 100%. It is amazing. So like I said, I really appreciate y'all. And I just wanted to say that, and I'm going to keep pumping out content. We're not going to stop here. My next goal is 10,000, and then after 10,000, my next goal is 100,000, because I want my message, my core message, to reach as many people as possible, because, I'm a firm believer that this industry can change your life. You know how I talk about that in almost every video. I'm a firm believer that if you get into trucking with the right plan for your career and for your money, you can have, you can become very wealthy and successful. And I'm going to continue on with that message. Now, I do want to add, as my channel grows, I do want to add to the content I'm making. So one, I'm never going to stop doing the type of content you're used to seeing. You're never going to see me stop doing that, because that is the core of my channel, the core of my brand. Now, I would like to add some vlogging style content, which I did talk about that a couple weeks ago, and I haven't started posting those videos yet, because I am going to have to invest in a camera. I am going to have to invest in a good microphone, and I am going to have to set aside some time to do some editing. It does take a lot of time to make that style of content, and I want to have good equipment and everything to be able to do that. So ever since I made that video a couple weeks ago, I haven't been home yet to go get a microphone and a camera and the stuff that I need to do that style of content. So that is coming within the next month or two. You are going to start seeing me do some more windshield view videos, more vlog style content, and I'm going to do that along with, like I said, the stuff where I'm just sitting and talking about various different subjects. So that is something that's coming very soon. what is coming a little bit later? I have talked about in the past starting a Patreon and, you know, going live. So I'm eventually, I think once I hit 10,000 subscribers, I will begin to do live streams. And I would like to add a Patreon too to the channel. And that is where y'all can ask me specific content, whatever you want me to make a video about. I will go in depth on that subject and actually break down the details. So for example, let's say you want to ask me about what is the process of buying a truck and how should you go about doing that. Instead of giving you a generic message about that, on the Patreon, I'll actually go into detail and show you step by step how to go about doing that. So I do plan on doing that. Now, however, for me to do the Patreon like I want to and do it consistently, I really need to be out of the truck, because doing live streams over the road can be difficult at times, and doing it consistently can be very difficult at times because, you know, you don't always have the best signal out here on the road. Also too, that your schedule is variable. You never know, you know, if you're going to be available to do that live stream or that, you know, whatever. You never know what day you're going to be available, because in trucking, man, you're pretty much going all day long when you're on the road. And me, I run. I don't waste time out here. I run. If I'm out on the road, and as long as I'm not broken down or anything, you know, I'm running. I do, you know, I wake up, do my day, park my truck, eat, and go to bed. That's pretty much my schedule whenever I'm out on the road. So like I said, I haven't really had time to set that up yet. The vlogging's different. I can do that while I'm driving. And I am going to do a lot of that in this last year that I plan to drive. I have mentioned that, like, I'll pretty much be driving another 12 to 18 months, and that's where I would like to do a lot of windshield view videos and stuff, like some editing and all that, while I'm still out here on the road. I want to do that before I get out of the truck and I'm unable to make that type of content. But like I said, the Patreon and everything, that is going to come a little later, whenever I am, you know, out of the truck more often. I'm probably going to set that up, you know, right around February. So my wife is due for another baby in February, and I am going to be taking about a month to a month and a half off of driving. I'm going to actually put somebody in the truck that I'm driving now and be home for a while when she first gives birth. And then whenever I'm ready to go back on the road, I will buy another truck and drive that one for a while, and then until I can hit 8 trucks, which is pretty much the number I need to hit to get out of the truck. You know, whenever I can hit that, then I will be getting out of the truck. But while I'm off for that time period, I think that's where I'm going to set up, 1, the Patreon, and 2, I'm going to set up my coaching business. So I do plan, and I have mentioned this, to open up a coaching business. So what does that mean? That means you can reach out to me. I will be giving you, whenever I'm ready to present that offer, you know, I'll make a separate video about that, but here's kind of just a rough draft of what it'll be. You'll either be able to reach out to me on Instagram or through an email, and I'll give that email out when I'm ready to start doing it. But you can reach out to me, set up a call. It's a one-on-one call. You can do it for 30 minutes or you can do it for an hour. I plan on charging $35 for an hour and $20 for 30 minutes. And that will be, you know, that will be what I do. And I'm going to do that, especially too when I'm out of the truck. I will have time to do that, but that is what I plan to do. So Patreon, like I said, that's going to be more like where I go in depth on a live stream. And, you know, I'm doing, like, one of my subscribers on Patreon or whatever can ask a question and be like, hey, can you do a live stream about this? And I will do that, and I'll break down the details and show you exactly how to do that. Because, you know, on YouTube, you know, you get a lot of trolls, you get a lot of people who aren't serious, and I want to use Patreon to weed out those people. And also too, if I'm going to take my time to go in depth about something and not just talk about it generically like I do on my main videos, you know, then I do want to filter out the people who are not serious about learning and, you know, growing in their careers. And then if you want to do a one-on-one, you know, for me to take out time to do that, you know, I'm going to have to get compensated for that, to take time out of my day to answer questions for you, because I do get a lot of people that reach out and ask me questions, and it's like, you know, man, I would love to answer everybody's question for free, but I've got a 6-truck fleet, I have a YouTube channel, I've got, you know, a wife, a kid, a second kid on the way. Like, for me to take time out of my day to do a one-on-one with you, you know, I do think, you know, I deserve to get paid for that 100%. But I also will be providing a ton of value, because you can talk to me about literally anything. And so, yeah, that's going to be my coaching business. That's going to be my Patreon. Like I said, I'm going to set up that Patreon and everything probably more towards the beginning of the year. The vlogging style content, that's coming like very soon, as soon as I get the equipment and everything to set it up, I will be doing that. So, but anyway, yeah, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate all of you for watching, and you know, I'm going to continue pumping out videos. I'm going to continue doing the type of content, you know, that you're used to seeing, like I said, but I just wanted to let y'all know what I'm going to be adding to the channel, and I'm excited to do that. I'm excited about this channel and where it's going, and we ain't going nowhere. So, you know, I would appreciate it, though, if everybody watching me would like this video. If you aren't subbed, and this is the first video you're clicking on my channel, go watch all my other videos. You'll see what I'm all about. And you know, but share some of my content too. I would really appreciate y'all if you would share a lot of the content that I've already posted, so that we can get this channel up to 10,000 subscribers. I would really appreciate that. And if you don't like me, man, dislike the video. But either way, it helps with the YouTube algorithm when you do that. Whether you like it or dislike it, it helps me out no matter what. So just action, or, you know, comment on the in the comment section below. Please leave a comment if you have any video ideas for me to do. That's where I get a lot. That's really where I get about 95% of my content from, is comments in the comment section. So anyway, yeah, that's it. Just wanted to do a video thanking everybody for helping me get to this point, and let y'all know where this channel's going. And yeah, so that's it. God bless. Thank you for watching, and peace out.